Good morning. Thanks for your company this Thursday, the 18th of February. I'm Jessica Amir, market analyst with Bell Direct. Well, another jam-packed day. Lots to digest. Unemployment data is out later today, plus news results from some of Australia's biggest companies. Now, starting overseas and on overnight markets, the oil price, the proxy for economic growth, charged 2%, raising oil stocks and inflationary concerns. And after US tech stocks jumped about 10% this year, we saw investors lock in profits overnight. That saw PayPal, Zoom and DocuSign shares fall about 2%. As for the broad indices on Wednesday, the S&P 500 closed pretty much flat. The Dow Jones rose 0.3% to another record high, while the Nasdaq went the other way, losing 0.6%. Noteworthy rallies. Verizon shares, a standout, up 5% after Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway bought about $8 billion worth of stock in the company last quarter. Chevron also met a similar fate. Berkshire Hathaway announced that they invested a sizable amount into the oil giant as well last quarter. Plus, Chevron shares rise 3%, also fueled by the oil price rally. Now, in other news, Bitcoin smashed through 52,000 US for the first time. Two heavyweights, Morgan Stanley, announced that they're considering adding Bitcoin to their list, and BlackRock announced that they started to dabble in BTC. Now, what to watch today? The Aussie share market futures were suggesting a bit of a muted start at the open. The futures were down 0.3% earlier, ahead of investors digesting results from CSL, FMG and Rio Tinto. It's also worthwhile noting that investors will be weighing up, one, that Victoria has emerged from a 5-day lockdown. Secondly, investors will also be thinking about what it means that Facebook has restricted news viewing and sharing in Australia, and if that will deter companies from advertising on social media. So that's something to think about. And thirdly, Aussies will be thinking about the bigger picture. The economy is improving. The Australian Banking Association reported 91% of pandemic deferred loans are now being repaid. That's quite considerable. Plus, just 5% of deferred business loans are on hold. Now, moving to those financial results, it's important to note that this reporting season, about 60% of company results out so far have beat expectations, which supports the Aussie share market grinding higher. Now, touching on results highlights from today, CSL, Australia's third biggest company, declared a record dividend of $1.04 US per share in the half year. Profit also jumped 45% to $1.8 billion US dollars, while sales rose about 20% to 5.6 billion US dollars. And shareholders really like what they see because there's been plenty of buy orders mounting in the stock. CSL is a UBS buy with a $339 target. And Australia's 11th biggest company, Rio Tinto, reported last night, declaring a huge record full-year dividend of $4.64 US per share. That includes a special div of 93 cents per share US and a final dividend of $3.09 US per share. Underlying net profit after tax rose 20% year on year to $12.4 billion US dollars, and that smashed through expectations that profit would just be $11.7 billion. Rio is a buy for Macquarie and Citi. And Australia's biggest pure iron ore company, FMG, reports later this morning. And a lithium major, Pilbara Minerals, PLS, reports. Keep an eye on that. It's also worthwhile to note that the US-listed lithium giants SQM and Albemarle closed about 3% lower, despite the lithium price holding steady. Other companies to watch today include CCL, SGR, WES, and oil stocks including STO, WPL and ORG. And keep an eye on some of the most traded stocks from yesterday, including PRL, which rose a massive 457% to 14.5 cents. Credit Intelligence, CI1, which gained 31%, CRO, which rose 16%, and FFG, which rose 33%. And on the economic horizon, unemployment data is out 11:30. The unemployment rate is expected to have fallen from 6.6 to 6.5% in Jan, with 40,000 jobs expected to be added. Now, if the numbers are better, expect a rally in the share market and consumer spending and finance stocks. And lastly, for trading ideas worth a look, Corporate Travel Management CTD was upgraded by Bell Potter overnight with a new $22 price target following CTD's improved outlook. And Bell Potter also reiterated Domino's Pizza DMP as a mouthwatering buy. with their $122 price target following their sizzling results. And separately, Pact Group, PGH, Macquarie, MLD is their ticker, and Archer Materials, AXE, could be worth a look. They're giving off bullish charting signals according to Trading Central. I'm Jessica Ramir with Bell Direct. Stay safe. Happy trading.